Good day. Welcome back to our tutorial. So in this tutorial, you will learn how to plot the stresses on a given in-plane stress element. Okay, so that is an in-plane stress element and we will plot it on the Mohr circle. Okay, so let's get started. The in-plane stress element is shown. So the problems are calculate the maximum tensile stress on the element, calculate the maximum shearing stress, calculate the normal stress on inclined plane EF, and also the shearing stress of that point. Okay, so how to plot that on the Mohr circle? Okay, the Mohr circle is this axis. So the abscissa in the Mohr circle that will represent the normal stresses. Okay, while the ordinate will represent the shear stress, but the shear stress on the Mohr circle is plotted below. Okay, that is the rule that is plotted below. Okay, so how we will start to plot this? So ito yung titingnan nyo. By the way, if this shear is 18 MPa, so that will be accounted and opposite in direction to maintain equilibrium. So that is also 18 MPa also. Okay, and because these forces are parallel and opposite in direction, it will cause a couple moment. Okay, it will rotate this element clockwise. So in order to account that moment, dapat i-account ito ng the same shear stress dito but opposite in the moment direction. Ito, this one and also this one will cause counterclockwise moment. Okay, so basically this shear stress on all of the faces here is the same lang, 18 MPa. Okay, and this one naman, if that is 27, this is also 27, and this is 45, and that is also 45. Okay, so let's start. So 27 MPa yung normal stress, and that is positive, that is away from this element, diba? That is tensile, meaning dito natin yan ipa-plot. Ganon siya at that point. So this is 27. And the shear stress naman, that is 18 MPa. And by the way, diba, ito is magro-rotate clockwise. This shear stress here and that shear stress will rotate this element clockwise. So the sign convention, if the shear stress that will rotate the element clockwise, that is negative. Okay, so negative is plotted above the Mohr circle, and that is the 18, or by coordinates, that is 27 and negative 18. Okay ba? Then this one, this is compressive stress, meaning ipa-plot natin siya from the left of the Mohr circle. Okay, normal 45 degrees, normal negative 45 MPa, so we should plot it here. And the shear stress dito, that is also 18, but that will rotate the element counterclockwise. Okay, by the way, that is 45, and that will rotate counterclockwise, so that should be positive. And the positive shear is plotted below the Mohr circle, and this is also 18. Okay, and connecting these two in the circle, by the way, this is the coordinates, and if we will draw the Mohr circle here, ito yan, dadaan yan at that 2 points. Okay ba? And connecting these 2 points, that is the diameter of the Mohr circle. And this is the center of that Mohr circle, and that is always from the normal axis lang. Okay, wala siyang shear, always zero yung shear at the center. Okay, so first thing to do here is to locate natin yung center ng Mohr circle. So how to locate the center? Look at this, diba this is a line, straight line. So how to locate the midpoint of the straight line? And that is just by the average of the coordinates. So since wala tayong shear dito, the average of the coordinates of the normal stresses lang ang gagawin natin. Okay ba? By the way, this is the radius and that is the radius. So solving for the center, that is just 27 plus negative 45 divided by 2. That is negative 9. Meaning the coordinates of this center is just negative 9 and the shear is 0. Okay? Or if we are to locate it here, that should be 9. Yun. So the problem in number 1, calculate the maximum tensile stress on the element. So it should be here, this point. Yun. Diba? This is the maximum tensile, meaning positive. We should plot it here. We should find it here. So the maximum in the Mohr circle should be it here. The deepest of the, or the last point of the Mohr circle. Okay? There is no other way na makikita natin yung maximum dito lang. So how to calculate this normal stress here? Look at this. Diba? From this point up to that point, that is also the radius of the Mohr circle. If we have the radius, then i-minus natin ng 9, ito yung normal stress dito. Okay? So how to calculate the radius? So that is just by geometry. Look at this. That is a right triangle. If we are to isolate this, so this one is the radius. This one is 18 from this point up to that point. And this dimension here is from this point up to that point. Take note, this is 27 plus 9, and that is 36. And the radius can be solved by Pythagorean theorem. 36 squared and 18 squared, that is 40.25. Okay? Now, we can calculate na this stress, and that is just the radius minus 9. Okay, the maximum normal stress on the element should be 40.25 minus 9, and that is 31.25 MPa. That is for part 1. By the way, this is also called the principal stresses. Okay, take note, the principal stresses on the Mohr circle are at the point of the Mohr circle which the shear stress is 0. Okay, so it is here, and also this point is also the principal stresses. Okay, now for part 2, the maximum shearing stress on the element. Okay, take note, the shearing stress is plotted vertically. So, saan dito yung maximum? It can be here, diba? By the way, this is the coordinates. The maximum shearing stress can be here. Yun. Okay? Or it also can be here. So, it doesn't matter the sign in the shear stress. What matters the most is the sign of the normal stress. Either compression or tension. Yan yung magmamatter talaga. So, the maximum shearing stress is eto, from this point up to that point. So, ano yan? That is just the radius. The maximum shearing stress is just the radius of the Mohr circle. Or eto. By the way, na-mistype ko to. This is 40.25 MPa. Okay? And that is for part 2. That is always the case. The maximum shearing stress is just the radius. Okay. Now, for number 3, calculate the normal stress on this face EF. Okay. So, by the way, isolve muna natin tong angle na to. That is angle, let's say that is angle alpha. Needed natin to mamaya. Okay? That is angle alpha. And if you observe, this angle alpha is also this point. Okay? And that is just by tangent of theta, alpha is equals to 18 over 36. And that is 26.565 degrees. Okay, so let's proceed to number 3. So we have the radius, we have the center. I put it here na lang. Okay. So here's the thing. Calculate the normal stress exerted on the face EF. So, saan natin ilolocate yan sa Mohr circle? So, ganito siya. This face is from this vertical face rotated counterclockwise from this vertical face. So, ganito yan. Originally, ano yung stress natin dito? Ano yung stress natin dito? That is, itong 27. So, originally, yung stress natin dito is 27 and it is rotated 75 degrees from this face. So, initially, from 27, dito tayo mag-start. Rotated 75 degrees counterclockwise. From this point, we will rotate counterclockwise. But, twice as much as this angle. Okay? Ito yung rule ng Mohr circle. On the stress element or on the actual element, if we rotate that angle theta in the Mohr circle, twice of that angle yung i-rotate natin. Okay? Okay, take note ha. Ito yung critical talaga. To rotate. Where to start from the rotation. Okay, take note dito from this face. So, initially, yung stress natin dito is 27. Okay, the normal stress lang yung titingnan natin. Okay, 27. Then, mag-change yan as the line increase its angle of inclination. Okay, so from this point 75 degrees, so dito from this point i-rotate natin counterclockwise, but look at this, counterclockwise but twice of that angle. Ayun, so this should be 150. So ito na yung representation ng stresses natin of this plane. Okay, from 27, initially 27, mag-rotate tayo dyan by 150, twice of the angle. Take note of that. Or, paano naman if ito yung angle, di ba? This angle remaining here is 50. What if dito tayo? The same lang ba? Dito tayo mag-refer. So, this point is 15 degrees. So, initially, yung stress natin dyan is 45 MPa from here. It will rotate clockwise from this point. Okay, from initially 45, nag-rotate 30 degrees in the Mohr circle. So, from this point, clockwise, so that will yield the same point lang. Okay, from this point 30 degrees clockwise, so the same lang yan kahit saan. Okay, tingnan nyo lang saan kayo magsa-start ng rotation. So initially we have 27 MPa here, so rotate 150, so that will be the point. Okay, so ito yung hinahanap natin for number 3, the normal stress exerted on that plane from here up to that point. Okay, and for number 4, the shearing stress is the abscissa, that is the shearing stress on EF. So how to calculate those 2 points? Okay, look at this. Diba, this is a right triangle. So this dimension here, plus 9, yan yung normal stress on EF. Okay, so I will isolate this and i-zoom natin. Okay, so take note, this is the radius, that is 40.25, and ito yung shear EF. And this angle here is just ito. Ano yung matitira dito, angle dito? Diba, this is whole 180. So we have 180 minus alpha, which is 26.565 minus 150. So ang matitirang angle dito is 3.435 degrees. Okay, and that is the same dito, 3.435 degrees. Okay, so as you can see, we can solve na these 2 dimensions here. So solving the EF, take note, we have initially 9 from the origin, 9 plus this dimension. Okay, so the normal stress on EF, plane EF, is 9 plus 40.25. This is the cosine component ng ating radius, di ba? 40.25, or R cosine of angle. Okay, so that is 49.18 MPa. So take note, that is compression because that is from the left of our Mohr circle. Okay, so that is the answer for number 3, part 3. How about the shear stress? This one. So that is just the sine component of the radius. So the stress on EF is 40.25 sine of that angle, and that is 2.41 MPa. That is for part 4. Okay, so basically that is a negative shear, but anyway, the sign on the shear is hindi yan critical. Okay, that is just in the opposite direction lang, but that is the same lang kahit hindi talaga critical yung sign ng shear, yung sa normal stresses lang, the compression and tension. Okay, so that's it. So in this video, this is for part 1, the Mohr circle, and maybe in the part 2 we will solve a pasteboard problem para ma-relate talaga natin sa pasteboard. Actually, yung problem sa pasteboard is more easy dito kasi binibigay na yung Mohr circle at all we need to do is ganito lang. By geometry, we can solve anything on that. But may medyo analysis lang. Okay, so that's it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you like this video, and please subscribe to our channel, or please follow our Facebook page to be updated on any videos and solutions. I will also upload pictures of the solutions. Okay, thank you everyone, and God bless.